friends, thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel today called Mama Shelby. It's great to have you here and I hope that you're doing well. In today's video, I would like to discuss my greatest accomplishment. That's the title of the video because I could not find a better words to use to describe what the video is really about. Is the accomplishment in my life that I am the most proud of. So when we as humans reach goals, attain accomplishments, it gives us a boost of self-esteem. And we call that pride. I'm proud of you. You say to your child when they graduate or something, you know what I mean. So part of self-love is being proud of yourself for your accomplishments, okay? I've accomplished quite a bit in my life. Just to name a few accomplishments. I've healed from mental illness. I've given birth to a child. I've gotten 2 college degrees. I've traveled the world. I've become independent, etc. But on top of all of those accomplishments, the one accomplishment that I am the most proud of, more proud than any of all of those, is quitting smoking. If someone were to ask me, Shelby, what is your greatest accomplishment? I would say quitting smoking. I smoked tobacco and marijuana, but mainly tobacco, for over 2 decades. So now, as a 40-year-old, I'm asking questions to health professionals. How can I reverse the damage done to my throat from 20 years of smoking? I would not be surprised to hear the reply, it's permanent, you can't. Smoking is so bad for you. I started smoking at like the age of 14 and I quit around the age of 35. So I have been officially quit smoking for around 5 years now. And I mean, again, of all my accomplishments, that's the one thing that I am the most proud of because it was the hurdle that was the hardest to overcome. Anyone can tell you, quitting smoking is not easy. It's almost impossible. Okay. Smoking became very popular in America in the 1950s when it was pushed as propaganda that it was okay for you. That was a lie, obviously. It's one of the worst things in the whole world for you. Okay. There's a lot of really extremely dark stuff, manipulation of the masses going on in America in the 1950s. And the propaganda of the smoking was one of them, and smoking became extremely popular. Almost every single person smokes in America. So we have, generations of people who have grandparents and parents who smoked. Why do you think their parents smoked? Because their grandparents smoked. If the parents smoke, the child smokes. There has to be a generational curse breaker, such as myself, who quits and who realizes that they are a role model and that not only your health is important for you, but it's important for your children and their children and generations. So I consider myself also extremely fortunate enough to not have as bad of consequences of smoking for 20 years as I possibly could have. Yes, it aged me a little, and yes, my throat is definitely damaged, but I quit. I'm not perfect. I might enjoy a half of a cigarette randomly every once in a while for anxiety relief purposes. But I have enough self-control where I don't buy packs because I'm self-aware and I know that if I buy a pack, that's just going to start the whole cycle of addiction again. So if I ever do smoke, I don't buy them. I just ask someone for a cigarette. And that in no way means that I'm trying to come on to them or make a pass at them or ask them for a date by asking them for a cigarette. And I mean, I have to say that because some people think that way. Yeah. I don't want to date someone who smokes. I mean, I've also been asked the question, what is the #1 deal breaker for a date? Smoking or cussing. If someone smokes or cusses, I will not date them. That's a deal breaker. But smoking is more important even than cussing, because cussing doesn't stink, literally smell, or make you cough, or all the other horrible things that smoking gives you. Yes, it's a bad habit, and yes, everyone has bad habits. No one's perfect. But I will not date someone who cusses a lot or who smokes. If you're watching this and you're a smoker, my intention for this video is not to put you down or shame you or make fun of you or anything like that, criticize you, because I was you. But again, my greatest accomplishment is setting myself free from that addiction. Thanks for watching. Oh, one more thing I wanted to mention, a tip to help you recover, because how hard it is to recover. I got help from my doctor. I was prescribed nicotine gum. Nicotine gum is what helped me finally be able to quit. So when you have a cigarette craving that is kind of, unbearable, you chew a nicotine gum. And most prescriptions for nicotine gum, even if you don't have insurance, I think they will be free of no charge. Yeah, it's limited. It's not, you can't get as much as you want, but they give you plenty. I had more than enough. I had to give them all away after I finally quit smoking. So anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Peace.